Greetings and welcome to your nightcap for your soul with me, Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter, interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So this evening's nightcap is by the book. By the book. If you're ready to hear this evening's nightcap, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So the essential meaning is abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. The oracle's message is the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings in turn have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and allow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. Relationship message. Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of attempting to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you desire them to be. Your connection will deepen as a result. The prosperity message is at this time you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service you're called to, will come to you if you are willing to go by the book. It doesn't require you to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are in alignment with the things of the world. But impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more quickly. Stick with what you know works, and you will attract abundance. Protection messages. Now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really choose to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the necessity for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation, so let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. If you're ready to trust in the divine and trust in what you just heard, just comment, I am ready to trust. And listen, what Spirit is telling you is I'm hearing not to buck the system just for the sake of bucking the system, right? Some of us are so into the opposite just for the sake of it being the opposite that we really don't have a purpose behind our rebellion, right? There's a difference between rebellion and being in the state of revolution, right? So Spirit is also saying, it's time for you to stand firm and stand up in your beliefs. It's time for you to stand firm and stand up for the light. It's time for you to stand firm and stand up for what serves your highest good and serves the highest good of the collective consciousness. Now is not the time to be rebelling just for the sake of wearing that title of rebel. It's time for you to be more than that. It's time for you to do what you came here to do. And it starts with you serving you. It starts with you healing you, right? It starts with you knowing you and loving you. Because without that start, you can't accomplish a win, right? It's time for you to start there. So where can you improve you? Rebel against what you've been taught that doesn't resonate with your soul. Rebel against what you've been groomed to believe that doesn't resonate with your soul. Rebel against those things and stand up and start a revolution within. Okay? So that is your nightcap for your soul. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you, and sweet dreams.